and just cut the damn thing off. I just put my phone on silent because I'm not talking to anybody else today. Everybody has been completely rude. It's getting on my nerves. That sound's getting on my nerves. It's the tassel hitting the cowboy hat. I don't know why it's doing that. It hasn't been doing that. Jeez Louise. I'm hungry. I'm hangry. I don't know what I want though. Maybe a poblano pepper and some rice. Hell, if I even have money for that. Sweating. I could have cut the air on, but I forgot. Breaking the law. We have this little coffee shop in town that's not open anymore, but it's like this little, it looks like a coffee hut. It's really tiny. It reminds me of that coffee drive-through window where that guy tried to kidnap that girl with a hammer. He tried to pull her out of the, or maybe it wasn't, maybe he didn't have a hammer. He tried to pull her out of the drive-through window and kidnap her at a coffee shop. It was like a drive-through coffee service like a Starbucks, but it was like a smaller building. And he goes through the drive-through and then tries to pull her through the damn drive-through window. Tries to pull her out into his car. It was wild. She got away, but still, I'm sure it doesn't make the PTSD any better. You're still triggered, you know? I gotta find something for food, y'all. Hello, hello. Car wiper water. Yeah, I know. I can't afford that. I know I need it. My windshield actually looks decent, though, right now. I need something to eat. I kind of want something sweet, but, like, I need to eat dinner, too, because I haven't ate dinner. All I had was grits with bacon today. I wish you could just buy one chicken breast. You can't. Oh, my God, this hair is getting on my nerves. I wish I could just buy chicken breast from, like, Walmart, but you can't. I've been trying to focus on drinking water today. Do I want something from the bakery or do I want something from here? I definitely want some milk and something. What is that? No. Let's see if they got a milk. Yeah. I just hope it's not bad. No, I don't want the 2%. I want whole milk. It's alright. What's the date? Best by 11/22. Do I want something else? Oh, I didn't know they had those here. $3. I thought this was the Dollar Tree. Do I want to go to do girl dinner or do I want to get pizza bites? Do I want to be... I guess I'm just going to do that. This ain't the company that killed all them people. Just so you know. You gotta be careful out here. People dying left and right. Listeria. I do want something like fluffy, like... Oh, thank you. Kingdom Crow. Hello, hello. I appreciate that. Where's the cake? I want like a Debbie cake, you know what I mean? This is all they got. Chocolate snowballs. I want something that'll soak up milk. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna... I'm so indecisive right now. I've been having a rough day. Grab some pizza, Pringles. I didn't get nothing. I don't know what I want. $2.50. I do like the teriyaki ones. I'm gonna grab some of these. I do like these. The teriyaki meat sticks. Hey, how are you?
Good yourself?
Good. Craving chocolate. I just don't know what kind I want. I'm gonna do that too. I got a Mr. Good bar, you guys. Mr. Good bar. Awesome. Do you know how EBT cash works?
I do not.
I wonder if they're allowed to like withdraw that money off the card.
I don't think so.
Okay. But they can use it on anything in the store, right? Okay. Awesome. Oh. Thank you. Have a good one. Awesome. So I wonder if you can use EBT cash. She said that she doesn't think you can withdraw it out, like, to get cash back, but you can spend it on anything in the store. I'm also wondering if you can pay bills with it, like a water bill or a power bill or hell, your electric or rent, you know? And we already know that there's people out here that take food stamps and sell them for cash. I have never done that. I need my food stamps to eat. Oh, some milk. Ah, that's good. Yummy. Milk. Hair. Getting on my nerves. I want a piece of chocolate. I don't know what's been going into me. You can withdraw the cash from an EBT cash card. Oh, really? She said she didn't know, and then she says no. Hey, Jay. I hope you're having a great Monday. I'm craving chocolate. Oh my God, that's so good together. Beep beep. I'm coming out. Look out. Oh my God. It's 5 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top. Cruising to Walmart. I had to get gas this morning. I pushed it as far as I could push it. You know, like I was driving it on fumes. I was running on hopes and dreams. Hadn't seen a gas station for like 2 days. I want to eat my girl dinner and see if I'm still hungry. Oh, damn, I should have parked down there. What am I doing? I'm losing my mind. Y'all, did y'all see that story about that grandma? I want a Pringle. About that grandma that accidentally killed her grandson and then her granddaughter too. She killed 2 of her grandkids, y'all. It's wild. Hold on. They stale as hell. What the heck? They turned into darn cardboard. It's like dry tissue in your mouth. Oh, just come on out. Just come on out. They don't taste like pizza, but they taste good. I got a real pretty little girl dinner waiting for me. I pull up to McDonald's looking for my computer. I got plans to Google things that I ain't seen in 2 damn weeks. You know what I mean. So, I'm about to take you to a place nice and private. No one there to interrupt. I just want to break the news to you. What you want to do? Y'all, that needs to be my theme song. I need to rewrite it. Who is hollering? I got PTSD. I'm going to need y'all to chill out. Thank you for the sticker buy. Sticker buy. Sticker. I don't know what to call it. Where's my tray? I'm hungry. So I think that this is enough. I know they did not just put 5 almonds in there. You got to be kidding me. They said you get 5 nuts. That's it. And it's 6 of them. It's 6 almonds in here. They're good almonds. This is Italian dry salami. White cheddar cheese and chocolate covered almonds. Where's my Pringle? That salami has a spice. I want some mustard. I'm gonna cut my car off because what is it? Y'all hear that? It just sounds mighty close. I don't know if it's a hawk, an eagle, a bird. I don't know. Tell me why I'm about to take the rest of this bacon out and eat it with these chips. It's crows. Crows. Y'all ain't never seen that movie Birds? That was wild. That was a super creepy movie from, I think, the 80s. It was called Birds. They killed all these people. It was a crow. I know, me too, Cat. Oh, no, it keeps deleting my comments. Bacon. Where's the mustard? I got mustard and hot sauce. Oh my God. Oh, what was Granny doing? Mustard. You know, a good story always starts with a Florida woman or man, right? A Florida woman has been charged with aggravated manslaughter after 2 of her grandchildren died just months apart while in her care. She is a former school principal. Her name is Tracy Nix. She was 65. She faces charges following the death of her 7-month-old granddaughter in a hot car. Uriel shock with a dog. That's a difficult name. Uriel shock. That was the little girl. She was a 7-month-old baby. She was left in a hot car on November 1st. Miss Nix, who is the grandmother, is accused of leaving the baby in the backseat of her SUV while she practiced piano inside her home in the city of... Lord, where are these people from? I can't read their names. I can't read their city. I can't read nothing. Wauchula. Wachachula? Temperatures on the day of the tragedy reached 90 degrees. Grandma claimed that she was not aware of the situation. Well, you were supposed to be. So it says one of her grandsons arrived, and all of a sudden it came across her head that Uriel had been in the SUV with the windows rolled up all afternoon. How do you just forget a whole child? Now, listen, I got a bad memory, but I ain't never forget a kid. Grandpa tried unsuccessfully attempted to perform CPR on the infant. How horrible. Horrible. Horrific. Whoa. Uriel's death came less than a year after her 16-month-old brother, Isra, drowned in a pond while he was at Grandma's house. The grandmother had reportedly fallen asleep on the couch in the living room while her partner was running errands. What is this? No. I felt something drop. Here's my question. If your mama has already been irresponsible to the point she killed your son, why would you then let her watch your daughter? I don't understand, people. So it looks like the mother had a hair appointment, which is why she asked her mother to watch this baby. Thank you. See, y'all sweet sometimes. Make me blush while I eat my sausage. Salami. Pray I don't get listeria. So it looks like Grandma went to lunch with her friends and then forgot that the baby girl was in the back seat. I wonder if Grandma was drinking. Like, how you just forget a kid like that? I don't understand. And she's so nonchalant. This is the grandma. This is what she said in the affidavit. I didn't have anything specific on my mind. It's not like I was rushing in the house to do anything. I just forgot. How nonchalant. It says an autopsy determined... Oh, I got stuff under my nails. An autopsy determined The baby girl died shortly after she was left in the back seat of the vehicle. The child died as a result of hypothermia. Her manner of death was ruled a homicide. Ooh. Ooh. Grandma. I can't say this woman's name. Kalia? Kalia? Kella. Kalia? We're going to call them Kay and Drew. Kay and Drew identified their daughter's body. They began to grapple with the reality of their 2 children had died in the care of her mother. The father said, this actually just effing happened twice in our lifetime. The grieving father recounted learning about Ezra's death just 3 days before Christmas in 2021. Drew said he received a call from his mother-in-law. The father-in-law telling the father-in-law telling the father that they had found the baby, Ezra, the baby boy, laying face down in a knee-deep large pond of water within feet of the home. So Grandma fell asleep on the sofa. Grandpa was out running errands, and this baby boy wandered into the backyard and drowned in the pond. Fast forward, 2-3 months later, this woman has a hair appointment, so she asked her mom to watch her baby girl, and Grandma forgets her in the damn car. I think after the first one, I would have said Grandma's irresponsible, but... Lord, your mama, girl, is going to be the death of you. Listen to this. So, when Ezra drowned, which was the baby boy, at the time, Kay was 6 months pregnant with the couple's 4th child. Upon learning about the drowning accident, Kay reportedly rushed to her parents' home as fast as she could, driving 85 miles an hour, and ultimately having a head-on collision with another car. It be your own damn people that's your worst enemy sometimes. Sorry. I just want to get all of these people out of here, so there we go. That's crazy. Your parents, talk about your worst enemy. Girl, your mama is your worst enemy. So Kay says that her mother needs to go to prison. As her daughter, it kills me to say it. As their mother, I demand it. I will fight for them. Girl, you didn't feel like that about the first one that drowned. I mean, that's still neglect. Like, at the end of the day, the child got out because of your mother's neglect. Irresponsibility. Your mother was irresponsible when your son got out. Isn't there a charge for that? Like, accidental death. Something. So when asked why she let her daughter go to her mother's house after her son had just drowned months earlier, Kay says, "We were anxious, but I loved my mother, and I am a daughter that wanted my mom in her life in some capacity. And in that moment, I thought that I could believe in second chances. When I was told that Ezra's death was an accident, some sliver child part of me thought, okay, good, I get to keep this mom, this grandmother, this person." Girl, it sounds like you already knew that your mama was dirty. I'm just saying, the way that you talk about her, it just tells me something was going on in this family. This was not a normal mother and daughter duo. It sounds like your mother might have been jealous of you, honey. I don't know, something. Why is she over here killing her kids? Who thinks it was an accident? Because I don't. Sorry. I mean, I don't. I think that there was something going on. They even said they don't trust her. The parents said after Ezra's death that they, quote, didn't trust him at all. Then stick with your gut feeling. What'd they charge her with? Hold on. If found guilty, she could face between 12 to 30 years in prison. She was released on bond in November. It says she was supposed to show up for pretrial in March, but let me see if I can find Tracy Nix. Sentence. There we go. So it says, a Hardy County judge extended 66-year-old Tracy Nix inpatient mental health treatment facility stay on Thursday. 2 of the grandmother's grandchildren died in her care in less than a year. So she's been charged with aggravated manslaughter in her granddaughter's death. That was the second child that passed away in her care. At the end of April, she had her pretrial hearing in March, April, okay. At the end of April, the judge granted a motion to allow Nix to go to a mental health facility. Thursday's hearing focused on whether or not to extend her 30-day stay at some place called the Blackberry Center. They wrote a letter to the court asking for more time. They wanted her to stay in this mental health facility. The state had no objections, long as she continued to check in with the court. So it said the next pretrial hearing was in June, but I can't find anything now. Why was that so good? Killer Granny. Whoa, where was all that mustard? It looks like, y'all, that it looks like that this Tracy Nix, who killed her grandkids, it looks like this whole trial is being held up by her mental health. It looks like in April, her attorney asked for her to be transferred from, it looks like he asked for her to be transferred to a mental health facility. And then he went back to the court the following month and asked for an extension because the mental health facility said that they needed more time. Then it says requested for her to be sent to a mental health facility to help her open up about what happened, like her granddaughter and grandson's death. I wonder if this is why they haven't sentenced her, if she's trying to plead some kind of insanity or say, they said, quote, "I would just like to see her get help. I would like to see her come back to whatever normal will be. She has a psychology degree, but the fact that she's not talking tells me that she needs someone that can help her work through these issues." I'm wondering if she's doing that to try to plead in some kind of mental health. It seems like her attorney said she's having a hard time discussing the incident with her husband, with other people. That includes her attorneys. As we all know, that could very well prove a competency issue down the line. Nixon has previously expressed her wish to flee her situation and that the facility was not locked down. Something was going on, y'all. This woman is a woman who worked in the education system for 39 years. She was a principal and an educator at Hardy County for 39 years and was highly regarded. It says she will appear in court again on June 22nd. She faces a minimum sentence of 12 years and a maximum of 35. But that court hearing never took place because we are in September, okay? So that would have been back, okay, like 2 months, 3 months ago. I'm wondering if it's being held up because of mental health things. Now, this was updated September 16th of 24, and it says Miss Nix could face between 10 and 30 years, but it doesn't have another court date. That's wild. I wonder if she's trying to say some kind of mental health thing. I mean, I'm sure her attorney is asking for a continuance if she's in the mental ward with reason, It's a good... Really? I just got on the Wi-Fi and you're going to already kick me off? That was good. That was really good. What is going on? I need to throw this stuff in the trash. I want the last little edge of this. Mr. Good Bar, so good. 42%. They're just trying to get us fatter and fatter, I tell you. They're trying to cause me to have the diabetes. That milk was so darn good. I feel pretty fat and sassy. That was pretty filling. Not bad. Not bad. I'm gonna throw some of this trash away. What is in here? We can put these in the pantry. That's what we'll call it. The pantry. The hefty pantry. This guy pulled up beside me a while ago at McDonald's in a truck twice the size of mine. I said, God, I didn't even know they made Chevys that big. Seriously. It would have took me a 1 and a 2 to get up in it. You know what I mean? It would have took me like, I would have had to step up in it. I'm taking a vitamin. It's a half of one of these. My joints have been hurting from working out. I got a good workout in, you guys. I tried to go live and talk to y'all, but Wi-Fi don't work at the gym half the time. I don't get it. Oh. Twice I tried to go live. I don't understand why people do steroids. I mean, I guess I do, but I don't know. That just feels like I'd be back on hard drugs. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good. I don't need that. I actually, the more I work out, the more I stay consistent, the more I realize I actually do have good genetics. I always said that I didn't, but when I look at pictures of my grandmother and my mom when they were like my age when I was 20, they looked hot. What it was, though, is they let themselves go. They got to their 30s, they got busy with life, they started eating crappy food, and they knew nothing about portion control. I look back now at some of our meals and the stuff that was cooked, and it's unbelievable. It's a miracle that I don't weigh, that I don't have. It's a generational difference. They couldn't figure out, they couldn't crack the code on how to lose weight. I did. But also, I'm under extreme amounts of stress a lot, so that's contributed, absolutely. And then you deal with food insecurities and financial difficulties, and then all of those things contribute to my size currently. But portion control, I think that if they would have taken care of themselves in their earlier years, that all of them would still be alive. Most definitely my mother and my grandmother, my mom and my mom's mom. They could absolutely still be here. Mama lived to damn 100 years old. That was my mom's dad's mom. And her and my papa, they both lived to almost 100. They took care of themselves. They stayed skinny. They ate small portions. They fasted at certain times. So they were great people, great people. Papa was fought in the war, and Mama was a homemaker. And I do believe she worked across town at a mill, or she worked here and there when she was able to work. But she was also born before the Depression, so it might have been during the Depression she was born. I feel like it was like 1909 that she was born, but I could be wrong. These are things that I don't know that I want to know. That maybe one day I'll do an ancestry and find out. I have an extreme interest in family history. Oh. So, trash. We're going to put these in the lunchbox. Yeah, if my parents would have took care of themselves, specifically my mother and my grandmother, they might have lived longer. It was the stuff they were eating, man. I come from the type of family where if mama cooks a meatloaf, everybody's getting some to go home. And, you know, there's going to be mashed potatoes, homemade potatoes with it, mashed potatoes and gravy and biscuits. And I come from a family where we ate good meals, southern cooking. Mama was always baking something, cooking something, always had cupcakes or damn a pound cake or damn something laying around. And then she loved to make potato salad and macaroni salad and stuff like that, which is not the best for you. It's covered in mayonnaise. It's Duke's mayonnaise. It's like, y'all, a tablespoon is what, like 180 calories? I don't know. It's a lot, though. You eat that Duke's mayonnaise every day. That lady that was at the laundromat, she's like, have you always been that skinny? I'm like, no, actually, I haven't. I asked her, though, if she drinks them coffees. If you're drinking them damn Starbucks coffees, it'll put weight on you. It's half the cup is sugar, y'all. Added sugar, not good sugar. Not fruit sugar. Did y'all see that clip about the guy that only eats fruit before breakfast? That if I do eat breakfast like super early, I'll have a banana. Y'all see, I eat a lot of fruit for breakfast, an apple, some peanut butter. I don't eat anything that's super heavy like noodles, bread, potatoes, rice. I can't eat nothing like that before 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I gotta get my day half over with before I can risk being lazy, because it just makes me feel so heavy. And when I saw that guy talking about how he implemented fruit, he read a book in the 90s by a married couple, and it says only eat fruit till noon. You can have all the fruit you want until noon, and that's all you eat for breakfast is bananas or apples, or I mean, mix it up, you know, have a yogurt parfait with more fruit than yogurt. Like, I don't know, but fruit, that's what you need to focus on. And he says that that it's helped him stay energized. He doesn't feel heavy. And as soon as he said that, I related to that. And I eat a lot of bananas and apples and stuff for breakfast. I didn't even eat before the gym this morning, but you should eat before you work out. Sometimes I do. It just depends. I did my hip. I did my booty workout till my legs were so sore I couldn't walk. And when I say I felt like somebody had, you know, took a bicycle pump and pumped my quads up, okay? And I felt like Superman walking around or something, Hulk Hogan on steroids. Seriously, they were hurting so bad I had to quit. I got through 3 sets of my glute bridges on the Smith machine. I did cable kickbacks. I did like 6 sets of 15. What else did I did my hip abduction. I did a full 4 sets of that, a full 3.5 sets of the glute bridges. What else I did a lot of legs today. I did the extension, I did the leg press, leg curl. That really like helps your quads though. Those leg extension things, they're really more focused towards your quads, but it's okay. A little bit of work is better than no work, you know? A little bit of workout. And then one of my friends in there was like, where you been? And I was like, dude, I got a shoulder injury. I was like, I don't know what's going on with me. I said, but it's been weeks. I said, and every time I try to come back and work out, I think it's healed. It's just not. I really hope that if it was a torn rotator cuff, I would know it. I keep like saying, oh, maybe it's a torn cuff. I would be in so much pain I wouldn't be walking. So it's definitely not that, because it is healing. Now, whether or not it's a nerve that got pinched, I don't know. I feel like I got stuff in my teeth. I wish these pants weren't so big. They're huge. They got a huge crotch in them too. These be perfect for a guy. They're bell bottoms. They're so cute. They're huge bell bottoms. Yes, I have them crops because they're comfortable. Ooh. Somebody had the gummy package at work. Somebody's been in here eating gummies. There's a package over there. So then, oh yeah, I did find this thing on Reddit that says, it explains the whole bartending situation that I was talking about when I was talking about how that one place offered to hire. God, this sink stinks. They offered to hire me, but they didn't want to pay me. And I found on Reddit a thread that talks about how that's a scam. Hey, thanks. How they talk about how that's a scam. Let's see if I can find it. My tummy hurts. I hope that wasn't bad salami. Hold on one second. Hey, man. Ah! Where's my babe? Don't let the what is it? Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Carry on. Don't let it hit you where the good Lord split you. I need to remake that Usher song. I wonder if I'll get a copyright violation for that. YouTube is always on my ass. And tell me why they've been deleting all my comments lately. I swear they better find a representative because I want to get in the boxing ring with whoever's running YouTube. I'm telling you. Deleting all my comments. Talk about being censored on my own platform. Yes, they do, honey. Yes, they do. Hard. You even try to speak certain words and it gets automatically blocked. And they unsubscribe. So last night I'm laying in bed and I'm listening to this crazy guy. Brian. Nope. Brooke. You think they'll have one of them AI things that you can just hook up to your head and it'll remember all your memories for you so you never look stupid again? What's his damn name? It starts with a Weinstein. Is it Brian? I think it's Brian Weinstein. Y'all know who that is? Let me find it. Brian Weinstein. It sounds like conspiracy theories, but then when you look it up, it's not. I don't understand. He says that Kamala Harris is in a family of these people, like, y'all, it's been a long day. I can't think of his name. He had a sit down with, I give up. I can't remember. He's a financial person. And he keeps saying that the world is going to collapse and that we're in the middle of a recession. What is his freaking name? I can't look at my thing. ERC. It says he's a financial person. He's going on everybody's podcast, and he's claiming that Kamala was right, that Kamala is not stupid, that she's very smart, that her parents went to prestigious colleges, and that they have a long history of being involved with Marxist, and that Kamala is one, and that they're trying to pretty much like overturn the world, like they're trying to divide us. Y'all need to listen to him. If I find it, I'll post it. It's very interesting stuff. I don't know if any of Eric's claims are correct, but I do know that the stuff that I look up, it's very interesting. I mean, he points out that Kamala wants people to think that she's incompetent in some manner. Yeah, it's very... Yes, thank you, Charlie Kirk. Thank you. There's like 5 people that I've been watching lately, and I can't get my mind. It's called stress. I got so many bills due right now. I'm so freaking stressed. So I can't even think. It has not been a good day for me. And tomorrow might be even worse. But, yeah, Charlie. I like Charlie. I like the other Charlie, too. Charlie. What's his name? Puth. Alex Jones, yeah. Ain't he in trouble right now for damn saying something about the election, or either something about when they invaded the Capitol? Alex was in trouble for something. I can't remember. I read it. It was a lawsuit. Yeah, tell me about it. My ADHD is... Oh, Sandy Hook. That's right. I remember there was some kind of situation. I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty funny. I don't know. I think that if the people that we have before us right now in the Republican Party, a lot of them were Democrats, like Tulsi and other people too. There's been a lot of people that have converted over to the right from the left, and I think that coming from that perspective, it might be beneficial. You've had a taste of both sides. It might be beneficial. I don't think that all people who are politicians are bad. I do think that there are certain ones that actually care and they want things to change. And I think that we need to vote for those people that we can clearly see cares about traditional family values, all of the things that you care about. I want to see the Matt Walsh video, Am I a Racist? I want to see that. I want to see that. All right. I need a yogurt. My phone's getting on my nerves so bad. I might not have a phone for 2 or 3 days. I might just not even go damn pay it and see if I can't get a new phone service. So annoying. Boost Mobile is a scam. They all are nowadays. Verizon Wireless, they want an arm and a leg just to damn have service. Who else? Spectrum is a joke. It's like Cricket. It's like Boost Mobile. Same thing. Cheap phone service. You're never going to get service. Your dad is going to slow the damn phone down halfway through the month. You won't be able to even damn Google yourself about where you are because the damn phone don't work. Who else? Is Sprint a thing anymore? I don't think so. AT&T is decent. Maybe. I don't even know if... I mean, see, I'm in the middle of nowhere, so we have a Boost Mobile and we have a Verizon that I've seen in town. That's it that I've seen. Oh, is that 25 cents? Kind of need that for oatmeal and stuff, but every time I get a cup, I end up not washing it. Look at Paris. Oh my God, speaking of that, did y'all see that woman with that BBL? Oh my God, she looked like an ant from the Ant movie. Y'all remember that? Don't look into the light. Oh no, that was the Bee movie, Brooke. Oh my goodness. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's a short. There's a lady, y'all. She looked like she got two of them bouncy balls that like a child sits on with the handle and they bounce around. It looks like she has two of those in the back of her pants. Her legs are as skinny as my finger. And then she's got this big old basketball thing. It's wild. I see women like that. I used to see women like that at work. And then they wonder why nobody wants to talk to them. Ma'am, you look crazy. Stop doing that to yourself. Please, you look beautiful without all that. They getting outrageous. They could have damn took 46 cents off. Cheap asses. That ain't no deal. It feels stale as hell. That looks yummy. Not for darn $4. See, pre-COVID, you could have got that for like $3 out the door. Chocolate cake bites. That will get crumbs all in my car. I do like, French toast cookies. Made with cream cheese chunks, natural vanilla flavor, brown sugar, and cinnamon. So it's white chocolate chip cookies. It says French toast. I wonder if it tastes like that. Apple Delight. I just had milk. Wait a second. You paid 38 cents. Chocolate cake. Ooh, what about the blueberry? I'm going to do a blueberry, you guys. 55 cents. You can't beat that. Ooh, cornbread. Sweet cornbread. Looks delicious. Ooh, tired. I'm going to get me a fruit cup for the middle of the night. Oh, God, that's going to give me heartburn. No, I ain't. What am I thinking? Citrus salad. Sounds like heartburn, inflamed esophagus. Waking up with bile on my stomach because I done ate that in the middle of the night. Not a good idea. We'll just do a yogurt. If I make it. Ooh, I used to love those. So fake, though. That's not real food. I got more than enough water. Oh, no. Make sure October 23rd. Heartburn City. Sorry, the music got really loud. I wanted to see what they got in. Like the container. Stevie Nicks is dang gonna mess up my monetization. That thing was so loud, y'all. Unnecessarily loud. So I just got a yogurt and that little pie. I've been living off of junk lately. It's okay. Feels wonderful out here. It's such a beautiful night. My britches are too big. They falling down. Saggy bottom bitch. In constant sorrow. My pants will sag. My truck looks good though. It's all cleaned up. Looks pretty. Not too shabby. I did put air in my tires too. I'm glad that I've been taking care of this truck better than my other truck because my pants, they're so cute. They're super bell bottoms. They're just huge. They're a medium and a medium. I just squished that. Damn it. It was upside down. I squished the shit out of it. I sat down on it. I didn't mean to. Oops. I felt it go pop. It's alright. It didn't break in half or anything. And I'm just going to eat it. It's all going to the same place, okay? It's alright. In constant sorrow to this day. I am the man. And of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble on my days. I want to go wash my face and put on some nighttime clothes. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised, the place where he was born and raised. I don't remember the words. I was listening to Proud Mary on the way over here before I got on the phone with you guys. Left a good job in the city. Tina Turner. I like her version the best. Better than Creedence Clearwater. Working for the man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleep. Big wheels keep on turning. Proud Mary keep on burning. Tina was a mess, wasn't she? I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's go wash our face. I'm going to take a clip so I can clip my hair back. I clip my hair back and forth. I clip my hair back and forth. All right. I need a toothbrush too. Left a good job in the city. Big wheels. I'll be trying to like mimic her voice. Oh, so good. She was great, man. Her and Whitney, I used to listen to them growing up. Where is my toothbrush? Lord, I need my toothbrush. Jesus, show me the light where my toothbrush might be. God, this bag is heavy. What do I have in here? What is in here? Oh, yeah, we need to take this out and let it dry because I took a shower with it and you don't want it to stink in the middle of the night. Good toothbrush. Toothpaste, where are you? I'm also going to put this t-shirt on because I don't want to be half naked out here. A bunch of weird people staring at me. Shoes from the gym. Sorry, I'm thinking. I need a toothbrush. I need a toothbrush. Brush my teeth. No, I need toothpaste. That's acne medication. Okay. Hold that. Don't lose it. Where is... Alright, let's go. Party like a rock star. Damn, I'm gonna lose my cards in my case. There we go. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take this Clinique and take it with me so that I can take this eye stuff off. Hey, my pants and my shirt actually match though. Cannot believe I just touched my face after going in that damn store. I'm gonna get the monkeypox. Ho, ho, ho. Soap tastes like ass. My shirt's clean. I love that Clinique, take the day off or whatever. Yeah. I'd use the bathroom. I need a new battery. You gotta get in there. Where is the toothpaste top? My hands are soaked. There is no paper towels. There is no paper towels. Not in this town. There's no paper towels. Toothpaste makes me snot. Toothpaste makes me snot. Alright, stop drooling. Let's rock and roll, partner. It's been raining on and off. I don't know why, but it didn't want to rain this summer when there was corn in the ground and it needed it. Now all of a sudden, it won't stop. Damn it. All right. I need to go download a PDF to my computer. I'm still drooling. These are wet. Well, they're not wet. This is wet because I washed my hair. So it's got to dry. Damn it. These are dirty. I'm too lazy to put them up tonight. So they're going in the front seat. It's like soap in the side of my hair. My sideburns are wet. Can't believe it's getting dark already. It's only 6 o'clock and it already looks like it's like 8 here. Can y'all see that out there? Not really. The sky looks dark already. And it's only 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Looks like evening. The sun's usually shining here till 8:30. This time of year. October, it'll start getting dark around 6. November, it'll be damn dark at 5:30. It's wild how that happens. Today it was gloomy all day. It's been raining all day, so the sky was dark. It's looked like this all day. It's kind of eerie. I'm wondering where I want to park. I don't kind of like being by myself. There's a camera right there too that I can always look at, so that helps me. And I think these guys close at 7, so that's good. Usually there's other van lifers here, but I haven't seen them in like weeks. I wonder what's going on. There's like 3 or 4 of them I haven't seen in a few weeks. It's like all the van lifers have disappeared. It's so weird. Also, though, I saw Winston say they're going to be cracking down on homeless people in Winston. They're saying that they want to get rid of all the homeless people. There's a homeless encampment. They're trying to run all the homeless people off. Well, where do you want them to go? There's supposed to be programs for them that there's not. So where do you want them to go? You know, it should bother you that you don't have a thought in your head. It really should. It should make you should not rest easy knowing that you don't have any thoughts to rub together. I can't help that you don't have thoughts. It's not my fault that you don't have thoughts. So I think this is going to be the snack of the choice tonight. I've got to get on my computer and work on this case. It's been very emotional for me. I started crying out of nowhere this morning, first thing, when I started reading something from their files that I downloaded. I have them on a PDF. You can, if you pay for that service, then you can download everything off of it. And it just makes me emotional seeing how they've been from state to state to state harming people and nothing's been done. Trash. Yes. Trash. Also need to do my nails, but I haven't had time. And I also have to spend money because I don't have any more nail polish that isn't clumpy. Even the brown stuff is clumpy now. Huh. Y'all, I've been in such a funk for like a week and a half. I think it's depression coming over me. I think I'm going through sometimes when the season changes or it gets super cold. I'm looking at sex offenders. Y'all want to see? There's not many places that you can go. You have to go to either Walmart or Planet Fitness, and that's only if they let people park overnight. Not all of them do anymore. They're running van lifers everywhere. They've made it illegal for you to even sleep in your car in North Carolina, and they're locking people up. Look at this. These are sex offenders in the Burlington, North Carolina area. Don't ask questions. Just look. Hold on. I want to show you something. Look how creepy some of these people look. A lot of them are indie. Oh my God, y'all. That is my aunt's ex-husband. Oh my God. Y'all, that's my ex-uncle-in-law. What the fuck? How did I miss that when I was skimming through these? Oh my God. All right, hold on. We're coming back. Whoa, how did I miss that? So, this is near Graham, North Carolina, off of Highway 87. All of these men live out there. There's some women too. I don't know, y'all. Some of these I can just look at and I'm like, yeah, he's creepy. Yeah, he's creepy. That name sounds so familiar, by the way. But that I wouldn't know him because he's that age. Some of the, like, it's the Coke bottle glasses, okay? It's the Coke bottle glasses. But a lot of them, they look like weirdos. I'm not trying to be funny, but like, this guy looks evil. Look at his evil Grinch eyebrows and smile. Like, I'm telling you right now, if I saw him in public, I would run. This kind of surprised me. The amount of women that's on here, these are all sex offenders. It says attempted R word and attempted sex offense, first degree and second degree. That is crazy, y'all. So that would be my mother's sister's ex-husband. Indecent liberty with a minor. Oh my God. Michael, what have you done? You deserve to be under the jail. Michael. Oh, Lord, I cannot believe this. See, like this dude, if I'm just saying, I'm walking the opposite way. Sexually to exploit a minor in the third degree. No one knew he was off. Nobody. I mean, the haircut. Come on, man. What happened? Was he in the middle of shaving his head when you arrested him? What the hell? Lord. And this dude looking like Stewie over here. All right, I'm gonna stop talking about people, but it's kind of funny. This guy, Charles Manson. I mean, Robert Fortney. Sorry. Indecent liberty with a minor. There was one of them that it was a female, and she was only 24, and I was like, what'd she do? First of all, I think I know this girl from school. 1000%. It says indecent liberty with a minor. Nicole was sleeping with some boys, okay, that she shouldn't have been, or girls, I don't know. But I swear her name sounds so familiar. She's from my area. We probably went to school together. She's also my age. She would have been like 4 years. She probably would have been in middle school when I was in high school, but still, it's a small town. Sex offense in the first degree? Jeez Louise. $43. He looks 12. $43. Some of these people look creepy. Oh my God. Is that his funeral? Is this an obituary or an arrest mugshot? Whew. He looks like he needs medical attention. This one, indecent liberty with a minor. I wonder how old the boy was or the girl. Because she's only 24. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can click on these. No, I didn't think so. It's a PDF. Of course not. Oh, this guy looks like an asshole. That was my first thought. He's a prick. You can see it in the eyebrows and the beard. Creepy. All of these. Prostitution of a minor. What? I didn't even know that was possible. How does that work, 83-year-old scumbag? Weirdos. That guy looks so familiar. Such a small town, so I wouldn't be surprised. Not good. Ow, my feet are asleep, you guys. Ouch. I've been sitting here for too long. Let me see if there's another sheet. This is interesting. There's some on the other PDF that I can look at. Rape in the second degree, indecent liberties with a minor. Jesus, there's some weirdos out here, ain't they? Let's see here. How do I go back? Damn it. No. Oh my God, you guys. I'm looking at me. We built that business center. That's in the Honeywell. There ain't no telling what's going to come up. I'm trying to go back. I just wanted to see that one picture. That was me working. I was taking a picture of the job we were doing. I don't know how I ended up here. I'm looking for a PDF and I can't find it. Ugh. How do I find? I don't know how to find a PDF files. There we go. Downloads. There we go. All right. Open. So this is near High Point, North Carolina. All of these people are going to be in the High Point area. See, look at him. He looks... Baby Ruth? Okay. That's all I'm saying. Baby Ruth? What movie was that? Oh, The Goonies. Great movie. Let's see if we can scroll down. What did he have? Indecent liberties with a minor, sexual arousal with a... You know what? Yeah, this dude looks like he belongs on a watch list. That's why he is on one. This dude looks like one of the guys that did my tattoo. What is going on here? Let's see here. Read that. Unlawful. What a weirdo. Why does Todd look like he's smiling? This is the sex offender registry. Look at him smiling. Aggravated criminal sexual assault victim under 13, and look at how he's looking. And people are like, oh, they take care of him and in jail. No, they don't. No, they don't. They all buddy up together. They're all best friends and protect each other. In women's prison, I've been there. I know what happens in women's prison is they're all friends. He looks evil. Men's prison might be different. You might get your ass whooped, but I ain't never seen it in women's prison. And I was there twice for 5 years. Lewd and lascivious acts. Child under 16. He looks like a dick. Jesus, Harold. 94. I wonder how many of these people I've met at work or something. You know what I mean? Pass by them. Whoa. 36. He looks 16 too. SB. Look at William over here, 94. Uh-oh. This is crazy. You know what's even crazier? Is that around 8% of what we're seeing right now, there's a good chance that 8% of these people are actually innocent. That's what's crazy. I have no doubt that they're all guilty of something. But given the facts that around 8 to 10% of the population is actually innocent, there's at least 1 or 2 of these people that did not commit a crime that are a victim of the system, most definitely. It happens. You can't trust prosecutors, and you can't trust a lot of things dealing with the court system. I don't think most people even realize that, though. But that's why I talk about them. David freaks me out. I don't know why. That name, I haven't had a good experience with many Davids. Most of these are indecent liberties with minors. Like, half of them. That one. Ooh. 2nd-degree sex offense. Indecent. Kidnapping against a minor. Jesus. How creepy. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. Indecent. Second degree. First degree. Indecent. Second degree. Jeez. This is just in one area. Damn, Gramps. Really? Grandpa? You could have been the little old man from Up, but instead, you're a little old creeper. Tyler, what did you do? Kidnapping against a minor? Bro. God. Winston Harvey Stevens. That sounds scary. His name. It just reminds me of, like, the Weinstein dude. So creepy. This is what I be doing at night. When you're like, oh, what are you doing by yourself? Why do you want to be by yourself? This is what I'm doing. I'm looking up sex offenders, so I know how to look out for. No, I'm joking. Seriously, it's so creepy that there's that many in just one small area. We got real child killers and abusers out here running around. They don't care about them half the time. Hell, when they do catch them, they barely punish them. They barely punish them. Give them a slap on the wrist and say, don't get caught next time. Real story. Y'all, I'm about to take my ass to bed soon. I'm actually about to crawl back there and open that book. I got a lot to read, a lot to do. Tomorrow I'm getting up super early. I'm trying to take that cover off, and I ain't even got it on. Lord, let's put my window covers up. I've been trying to get in the habit of getting up earlier and earlier, but I stay up reading or studying, and then I don't get to bed till 11 o'clock. And then I sleep until 6 instead of getting up at 3. So maybe I can get up at 3 in the morning and get my schedule back on track. It feels like it's took me weeks because I went to Virginia and tried to work. Oh, horrible. By the way, they texted me from that club in West Virginia. He says, hey, we want to get your schedule for next week. Buddy, if I didn't show up last week, why do you think I'm going to show up next week? I can't work in an environment anymore where my life is in danger. I can't do it. It's crazy to me how it's like my eyes were opened and now everything feels different when I'm in certain environments, and it makes me feel really, really unsafe because I'm aware. I'm aware now. I wasn't aware back then. I'm aware now. I'm aware that my life is in danger. I'm aware that it's a horrible environment. I'm aware that these people only care about themselves. I'm aware that most men are coming in there with the intention of trying to get laid. I'm aware that it's an evil environment. You know what I mean? Back in the day when I was on drugs, I wasn't aware. I don't even think I was conscious half of my 20s. Now I'm conscious. And have been since I got clean 4 years ago. And I just can't keep putting myself back in the same environment expecting something to go different when it's a shithole. They all are. They're all shitholes. Ran by people who don't care nothing about the girls working in them. All they care about is the money that they're making and whether or not Stephanie listen and obey. It's all about power, control, manipulation, sex, and drugs. That's it. And it only leads to 3 different places. And none of them include the bank. Okay? Let me tell you. You'll never make enough money to open a business or go back to school or do anything lucrative. Unless you're sucking dick. Now, if you're doing that, then yeah, of course you're going to make money. But I don't get down like that. And I don't think you should either. I think you should love yourself more than that. It's ridiculous. Hell, everybody's so broke, you ain't even going to be able to find a sugar daddy nowadays. All they got is Splenda daddies. And who wants to live like that anyways, you know? Not being able to have free reign of your own life. I did that for almost 20 years. Not being able to make my own decisions. Everything I did was controlled by other people. Ow. Alright, I'm putting my window covers up and then I'm going to cut the lights on. But I got to get these up first. Shoo-be-doo-boo-boo-boo-doo. Shoo-be-doo-boo-boo-boo-doo. I made my bed so nice today. What the world? I might need to make some new window covers, y'all. This one ain't sticking now. What is the problem? So, do your job. There we go. I just didn't have it like my hand. It was, never mind. I got him in there now. He's behaving. There we go. My hair. I washed it tonight. So the first night always looks bad. Tomorrow it'll look really good because my natural oils have like did its thing. I want shorts. I want some kind of comfortable shorts or pants, or I wonder if it's going to be cold tonight because it already feels like it's going to be. You can't even see my bed. I made my bed really nice. It's actually comfortable. There's a lot of room in here, but you can't see. I need like a camera in the front by the steering wheel. By the steering wheel. Like a clip, to clip it somewhere. It sucks. I can't never get it to act right. Let's see if I got some shorts. I'll lift my home up. Ow, my hair. You know what? I'm just going to put these orange Nike shorts on. These orange Nikes. Alright, I gotta... Oh. Big wheel, keep on burning. Proud Mary, keep on burning. And we're rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Sorry, I'm going crazy. Bow, 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 bow. Working for the man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleep. Oh, I forgot what she says. Big wheels, keep on. I need to learn the words so I can actually sing it. It's a great song. I think I could nail it. I think I could if I focused. Alright, so this wet towel I'm going to throw over the seat. We're going to put some moisturizer on my dry ass face and a clip in my hair. Always sleep. I got these seats. I have these silk pillowcases out of storage. They help with your hair and wrinkles on your face. I sleep on my back like I'm in a coffin with dinosaur arms. So I don't really have to worry about my face on a pillow. But if you're sleeping face down, just know that it's horrible for your skin. I swear that I have something going on with this eye sometimes because I used to sleep on this side face down like this, and now I have a little wrinkle there sometimes. You can't see it right now, but sometimes I can see it. I can't, it's not doing it right now. I'll show you one day when I see it. I'm gonna be like, see, that's from where I slept face down for 3 years in Charlotte. And I think it was 1.5 years that I was in Charlotte. But I had a really comfy bed and I used to sleep drunk. I'd pass out drunk, face down. Not good. If you're gonna do that, at least damn have a silk pillowcase so your face is not getting ruined. Alright. I should be good for the night as far as going in there and having to use the bathroom. I don't think I'll need to go in there and use the bathroom again. I shouldn't. If I do, of course, it'll be at like 10:30 right before they close. I'll go stumbling in there with my flip-flops on and my house coat on like I own the place. Excuse me. I need to potty. The princess needs to potty. I'm joking. Y'all, I cannot believe that my uncle is on that list. Is that not wild? That's crazy. I feel like I heard something about this. Maybe not. Maybe I'm tripping. Probably. Sorry that apparently there's a lot of people. Dinosaur hands. That's what they call it for people that have ADHD. That's what they call it. We sleep like this. They call it dinosaur hands. Because we sleep like raptors. Because we sleep like raptors. I used to see girls at work that had toenails like raptors. Like, girl, I bet when you walk, you pick up clumps of concrete with them toes, don't you? Seriously, cut your toenails. Jesus. I'd be seeing them hanging over the toes and stuff. I was like, what are you doing? That's not natural. It is. It's very natural. Too natural. Like girls that have hairy armpits. I'm sorry, but homegirl, can you please just hit them like once a week? Your deodorant wrapped your toenails. I've seen strippers that had 6-inch heels and their toes hang off the end of their high heels, and they like their toes like latch on to the tops of the shoes, and then their toenails are long as hell, like as long as my fingernails hanging off their toes. Y'all, I don't know, man. I've seen some things in my old stripping days. I've seen some things. So crazy to me. I don't know how they do floor work with them that long, but whatever. Listen, I see people in public that have long feet like that, long toenails, women that wear flip-flops, and I'm like, how do you not jam yourself? I would jam my toenail off. Oh, thank you, Truthful Purpose. Thank you. I hope you're having a good night. God bless you. Y'all know them stripper heels I'm talking about, right? Here, I'll show you a pair, and I'll give you a demonstration with my hands. They'd be looking like this at work. I'm like, how are you not going to rip your toenail off like that? Girl, you need a trim, mama. It's so bad that I'm like, I know times is hard and can't everybody pay for a pedicure, but this is one of those jobs where you need to take care of yourself. So they'll have their shoe on and their toes will be off the end like this with their long ass and fingernails and stuff pointed towards the floor. I'm not even joking. I wish I were joking. If anybody's been in a strip club and ever seen this, please tell them that I'm being honest. Their toes be hanging off the end, latched on. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. It's usually because they've got their shoes too big. You don't need shoes that big. Yeah, I know. My feet are beautiful. I wish you could see my feet. The middle picture. Yeah, look at people's toes when you're in public. I do. I can't help it. My eyes go straight to your feet if you got on open toe shoes. I can't help it. They got that goblin grip. Exactly. Holding on for dear life. I mean, you see how tall they are, so of course they are. That's so funny. Oh. I've seen so many strippers that never shaved either. That was another pet peeve. It's like, man, you got to keep your toes done. You got to keep your hair done. Keep yourself presentable, you know? And it changed a lot after COVID. Like, there's just been a whole shift. And the girls are not up to par. There was this girl that I worked with in Raleigh, y'all. Oh, my God. So she put self-tanner on her legs, right? But she didn't exfoliate. So her knees, just her knees, were like 10 shades darker than her body. And you could see where that self-tanner was setting in all of her dead skin. Because that's what it was. Because she didn't exfoliate. So if you're not exfoliating before you're self-tanning, that self-tanner is going to adhere, however you say it, to your dead skin. So if you got some dry ass elbows, that that self-tanner is going to turn your elbows dark brown. The rest of you is going to be just a light brown. And this girl had, y'all, it looked like, I don't know how to explain it. It looked like she had never washed her legs before. And the only logical explanation for her kneecaps to look like that was that she was not washing her knees when she got in the shower. I'm talking about that had to have been months of buildup on her. Like, it was crazy. I said, girl, you need to go get you one of them foot brushes and get in there. Like, seriously, it looks so bad. And, I don't know, man. I did see somewhere where apparently they were saying online that, like, there was this whole, like, trend going around that white women don't wash their legs or something. Listen, I double wash everything, okay? Like, that is not true. We are not all the same. But, or she's on her knees a lot. I don't know. She was the type, so, yeah, she was the type, so. I don't know. Yeah. I read somewhere it was like a whole argument a while back that white women weren't washing their legs. I said, who comes up with this? Jamie. That makes me think of, oh, never mind. Every time I hear the name Jamie, I think of Joe Rogan. Can you pull that up? Pull up the two bears fighting, Jamie. You're talking to the other Jamie. Hey, Jamie G. Yeah, good point. She was that type, so. No, she needed carpet burn on her knees. She had too much old skin, man. She was not washing her legs, y'all. It's impossible. If you were using a loofah or something like that, there's no way that can happen. That comes from months of not washing your legs. Like, I've never seen anything like that in my life. Like, it was a whole nother 10 shades darker than the actual tan. It looked so bad. It looked like clumpy on her knees. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's definitely one of those things where you got to scrub. I got a loofah and a foot thing, and I take that foot thing and I get my elbows and my ankles and everything because you want it to be smooth. Yeah, I know, Lola. I figured it out at the last minute. I looked up and saw his name. Do you travel? So I used to when I dance, but I don't dance anymore. Potato brush, yes. It's one of them nail brushes from the nail salon. Take one of those for sure and get in there. I get around my, right here, really good, like the sides of my hands, because self-tanner will stay. Y'all ever see the girls with the dark hands? So I scrub my hands, I scrub my wrist, I scrub my elbow, I get my knees, and then my ankles and my feet. I love that thing. Yeah, I know, Kim. I wish I could. I looked at it. That's 8 hours almost. I wish I could. The other guy is out there. What's his name? JRL investigates. He actually met some other women that are like, they investigate stuff like the Springfield, the Maui fires, I think they did. He met some other women out there, and when you're describing she needs a cheese grater, yeah, it was that bad. It was that bad. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Um, they went out there to Springfield, and they were talking to people that worked in the grocery stores. They were talking. Apparently, there was some other guy who they call. Oh God, what was his name? Brooke. There's a guy that they're investigating today. He's accused of human trafficking. He's in Springfield, and he's an immigrant himself from Haiti. And apparently, there's some kind of human trafficking scheme going on in Springfield as well, allegedly, because JRL investigates. I hope that's the right letters. He was out there in Springfield today, and they were talking about it, and I didn't get the whole scoop because I had a job interview and I had to get off the phone, but I had to get off of YouTube so that I could get on the phone. Yeah, I know Jennifer Soto too. Can y'all believe that Maddie might have been pregnant? Apparently, Jennifer was interrogated, and she told the cops that in the month of February, she never noticed that Maddie used hygiene products, feminine hygiene products. So, from Jennifer's account, Maddie did not have a period in February. She was killed in March. January, February. No, April. Hold on. January, February, March. Yes, February, March. So, she didn't have her period in February. They're wondering if she might have been pregnant. That I went and looked to see if there was any HGH test done, or isn't that what it is? No, what is it? It's in your urine. It's the hormone. It's the pregnancy hormone. I can't think of it, but they won't know. They won't tell us until probably they get him prosecuted, or the HCG. Until like the trial, we might not know. They'll probably wait till they're prosecuting him to drop that information if he, in fact, got Maddie pregnant, which is horrible to think about. That poor child. And I'm sure that she knew if she was. I'm sure that she could feel her body was different and, things were different. And it's just so sad. I hope that's not the case, but that would explain why he snapped and killed her. It's so crazy. So crazy. I really hope that she was not. I think that she knew, because it was clear that she didn't even want him at her birthday party, and he showed up anyway. So it's clear that she was trying to distance herself from him. So I think that she knew. And then, you know what's crazy? I saw a text message from Jennifer that says something about be careful. I can't risk that. And it was alluding to the fact that she can't risk Maddie waking up. Like, I really think that Jennifer knew what he was doing. I really do. I think that Jennifer knew that he was assaulting her daughter. And, I mean, otherwise, why would you tell her to go sleep with him? And then they pretty much find out that they were living together. I mean, she told investigators that she told her daughter to go sleep with him because she wanted a good night's rest. It was horrific. I feel so bad for Maddie. And then to find out that she had a crush on a guy at school, and it was her first crush, and she had told multiple people about it. Even Steven knew about it, Stefan, whatever you want to call him. I really think that he was losing his grip on her, and he knew that, and he killed her. If she was pregnant, that's even more motive. Yeah, I know. Jennifer is out of it. Jennifer is not an aware parent. Jennifer is a perfect candidate for being completely unaware. Like, she's not in her right mind, y'all. I don't know if it's the drugs or what. We know that she's heavily medicated. That's all she cared about when they were questioning her about her daughter being missing. Yep, he definitely groomed her. And here's the thing. Jennifer said that she didn't like having sex with him, that it was uncomfortable. I really do think that Jennifer knew that he was assaulting her daughter. I think that she knew that he was drugging her, because there was one text exchange where she tells him to, quote, like, be careful, or not tonight. She can't risk it. There's a lot of evidence to support that Jennifer knew. It's a yogurt. It's a drinkable Oinkins. Oinkins. I can't say it. Oinkins. Oinkins. It's got 23 grams of protein, 0 sugar. I think she put her adult responsibilities off on her daughter when it came to their sex life, which is so heartbreaking for Maddie. It's pathetic to even think that a parent would do that, but it happens all the time. It really does. It happens all the time. And, you know, when it comes to step parents, if you are a mother that has a daughter and you get it, you know, say that you meet somebody and y'all get married and now she has a stepdaddy, there's a 17% chance that that man could molest your daughter. 17%. Biological fathers is setting at 2%. It happens with a biological father and a biological daughter. 2% of cases, the father assaults the child. 17% though for a fake father figure, so like a stepfather, or maybe just a boyfriend that's cohabitating with you. 17%. We've been over these numbers, and that's just, in my opinion, too big of a risk to ever be dating while you have a daughter. And it's sad that, you know, it's just too big of a risk, and it's scary to think that it happens that much. But here's the kicker: only 27% of kids ever even talk about the abuse that they've been through, which is not a lot. So think about how many girls are offended that never even tell anybody. That 17% is probably a lot more than what we realize. Probably a lot more. Woody Allen. Yeah, I know. That's another one that's weird. Yo, he was a creeper. And everybody knew it. Everybody knew he was grooming his wife's daughter, his girlfriend's daughter. Like, and then it's recorded. She confronted him. Have y'all heard the tapes? The daughter, or the guy, Woody Allen, was confronted by his ex-wife. She has it recorded, and he says, I can't remember what he says, but it's something creepy. %, though, that's a lot for young girls. And that's just for boyfriends and stepfathers of girls whose mother married into somebody. Do you see what I'm saying? That was for, like, surrogate fathers. That was a surrogate stepfather number. It had 17%. I can't remember the video that we talked about that in. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Thanks for pointing that out. It's the first day. I just washed it, and it acts all crazy the first day. After I sleep on it, it looks great. It's just like after I, like Mufasa. The first day, it looks all crazy. I don't know why. Hello to England, Dawn. I hope you're doing well tonight. Yep. I'm so sorry, daughter of the king. What's sad, though, is a lot of kids tell their parents, and then their parents don't even believe them. That's horrible. Yeah, well, that's a normal response, Jamie. It's crazy because my dad turned on me when I was like 15, 16, and freaking he saw what I went through as a child, and it's just crazy to think that you saw me go through all this hell and you still turned out to be like my bio father in the end. It's like, I don't get what makes people tick at all. I know what makes me tick, but in my experience with other people, it's hard for me to make sense of why they do the things they do, because it's not even logical in my mind to behave certain ways, you know. I get angry, but I don't know. like, I don't know how to explain it. I get angry, but I could never see punching a kid in the face. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, there's certain boundaries and lines that you just don't cross. Like, that you wouldn't cross. Like, I might punch a grown-ass woman in the face if she hit me. But there's certain things that it would never even cross my mind. And, like, looking at those sex offenders, all of those indecent liberties with minors, it's just sickening. It's disheartening to see that all of those were just from 2 different cities. And when I say cities, I mean certain zip codes. It's done by the zip code. So, like, say your zip code is 27409. You might have 100 that come up in that one area, just under that one zip code. Then you type in, 27406. That's a whole nother 100 of them. It's crazy to see it on the map. I wish I had service right now. Well, if y'all want to do a Talk It To on a Talk It To episode on it, I can show y'all how it works on the app that I have, and you can see all these different sex offenders. It's crazy because you can zoom out and you can see all these red dots going all the way up the East Coast, all the way down, the West Coast. Like, it's really creepy that there's that many out there. Some people, it takes a long time to talk about those things, Tabby. Yeah, my stepdad was in my life since I was 2, Jamie. It makes no sense. I genuinely just think he was a horrible person. He treated my mom like crap. He treated the whole family like crap. He was disowned by his own family. That should have told my mom a lot, but I think that she truly loved him from some weird reason. I think that she was always seeking his validation. Like, it was like there was a finish line that she never made it to, if that makes any sense at all. Like, she was trying to be good enough for him. And in all actuality, she was better than he would ever be. And she didn't even realize it. She didn't even realize that he was evil. It's crazy. And ultimately, there's a good chance that his infidelity is what led to her death. Because at the end of the day, cervical cancer can come from HPV. Now, whether or not it was from HPV while she died, or whether it was from cigarettes, I'll never know. But I know that the leading cause of cervical cancer is HPV. My mother was with the same man for 20 years, faithfully. That man was unfaithful. So did she contract HPV from him and it caused her cancer? I don't know. But yes, there's a possibility that my father killed my mother unconsciously. It's still... Is that unconsciously, though? Because that sleeping around can lead to STDs. I don't know. I'll never know. I don't blame him for her death, but it was, looking back, it was almost like she was always trying to win this race and prove herself to him. And don't ever let a man put you in that position, because you will never... It should be equal. You should never feel like that person is so much better than you. If you feel that way, then you need to back out of that relationship and work on you. But I've been in relationships like that where there was a power imbalance and I was always trying to prove myself to my partner. And I will never be in a relationship like that again. That is no relationship. That is torture. You never feel validated by your partner. You never feel appreciated by your partner. And you look to them for guidance, and they don't give it to you. They would rather watch you crash and burn. And it's like they're trying to make you work for their love, and that's not okay. And I watched my mother do it for 20 years. Don't ever be with somebody that makes you feel like they're your superior, like they're superior to you, like you got to prove yourself to them. That's not a partnership. That's a prison. Lord. Oh, yeah, you can't go to the park nowadays after dark. Or even during the day. There's going to be somebody out there staring at you. Someone with their phone out trying to get a crotch pic. peace comes in a relationship after the hard work is done. Relationships are hard work. My mother thought I was exaggerating and telling stories until my abuser stood up and pled guilty to everything. She didn't believe me, but she believed him. Sometimes, I'm not trying to talk about your mama, but sometimes no amount of evidence will convince a fool. Sometimes people have already got their mind made up and they don't want to admit that somebody they picked out could be that evil. I've been there before. I've dated somebody and didn't want to believe that they could do horrible things, but, I mean, and they weren't like a child abuser, but at the end of the day, they were with me for the wrong reasons and they were using me. Not always. I think that people go through stages in life. We were talking about that today. It has to do with self-esteem. No, I agree with you, Jamie. I know it's bad. I know they do. I know they do. I know they do. And I talk about that shit all the time. There be girls in the gym. Y'all, they have to taste those leggings. They have to. Because they're so far up their ass, they've got to be at their throat. Like, I get it. But no woman, just because a woman is dressed provocatively does not mean that she is asking for it, first of all. But also, women do need to respect themselves more because they just have everything hanging out on social media, and it's annoying. But Tafas, is that how you say that? Tafas? Sometimes I think a lot of people jump into relationships when they're not ready to jump into relationships. And it comes down to you need to be secure and have confidence before you even try to date. If you try to date and you don't have confidence, that relationship is going to crash and burn. You're going to self-sabotage unconsciously and ruin that relationship because you don't feel secure in that relationship. Do you see what I'm saying? So, yes, I do think that there's a lot of people. If you said, as in, if you are a healthy individual, you would not let yourself be treated like that. Exactly. You have to set boundaries and walk away if somebody is treating you bad. But also, people who do not have high self-esteem and high self-worth tend to fall into relationships that are abusive. It's just the way that it is. It feels normal to them. A lot of people that accept toxic adult relationships grew up in a home where it was also toxic, so it feels normal to them. The chaos, the drama, the hate, the rage, the arguing, all of that is what their childhood was. So dating somebody that behaves that way feels normal to them, which is really sad. But that's why we have to put ourselves first, and we have to work on loving ourselves and knowing who we are. Like me, I have the gift of gab. I am a social butterfly. I have the gift of reading others. I can also mediate situations between folks. I can see how they're feeling without them even telling me how they're feeling. So that's a gift. Psychologically speaking, I can evaluate where people are by talking to them and seeing how they're feeling. I can tell you, hey, this person is like on the edge of a manic episode, or this person is severely struggling with anxiety because of peer pressure from school, or, I just have good situational awareness as well. Whether I'm in a Walmart parking lot, I can tell you what's about to go down by looking at the situation, or when it comes to my own situational awareness, keeping myself safe. People call me paranoid, but it's probably the reason that I'm alive, because I have had a lot of crazy people hunt me down. So not only that, I was kidnapped for 17 years. So that makes you feel some type of way when you come out of that situation. You're going to feel unsafe. You've been unsafe for 17 years. Of course you feel unsafe. So I guess I'm kind of grateful that I'm kind of, I don't really have a filter. I'm working on maybe having a small filter because it would probably help me if I did. But I've never really had a filter, and I'm kind of glad of that. But I used to be embarrassed of that. You know what I mean? Like, I dated people that would make me feel bad about having an opinion or being a decent human. They would make me feel bad about caring about the world. Like, imagine making someone feel bad because they care about the world too much. They're such an empathetic person and they need to stop being empathetic. Like, just imagine. It wasn't me. I was with the wrong person, okay? I realize that now. But knowing who I am ultimately will make me a better partner in the long run. And you don't need to be dating if you don't know who you are. If you're struggling with identity problems, self-esteem, low self-worth, if you're self-sabotaging with drugs and alcohol, you're drinking on the regular, you're having to, do drugs on the regular just to feel whole. There's an underlying reason why you're doing that. There's a reason that you have to drink every 2 or 3 days, and it starts with you. And the only way to stop those habits is to analyze why you're doing this to yourself, to get real with yourself and say, hey, I'm a pretty shitty person when I do this, or I'm a shitty person when I do that, or sometimes I'm wrong when I do this. You have to do that. If you don't never recognize your own failures, you're constantly going to be in horrible, toxic relationships where you are dragging people down with you. And some people might not care they might not care that they do that. A lot of people, let me tell you, a lot of people don't, honey. There's people out here getting married left and right that don't need to be fornicating, don't need to be in relationships, don't need to be dragging people down with their shit. But look at the divorce rate. That tells you all you need to know. We got more people failing in marriages than making it in marriages. It's no coincidence, though, It's no coincidence. I think that if your marriage or your relationship is going rough and you both want to fix it, I think the best place to start is couples therapy. Absolutely couples therapy. Sometimes an outside perspective of what you need, but you got to be careful with that too. You don't want to go somewhere and then oh, congratulations, Kay. That's something to be proud of. It doesn't happen much anymore. It really doesn't. Yeah, I'm definitely an empath, Fran McCoy. It's my downfall. Seriously, that's how I feel. I feel like if I didn't care about people as much as I did, that I could, be fake and get ahead. I don't want to be fake and get ahead, but you know what I mean? I wish that I wasn't so empathetic so that I didn't have a conscience sometimes so that I could be just as grimy as other people. There we go. But I can't do that. I never have been that way, and I never want to be that way. I've definitely been a bitch. I've definitely said things out of anger. I've definitely slapped a person or two. But playing mind games and using people and scamming people and getting over on people to get ahead in life has never been my forte. You know what I mean? It's never been my cup of tea. My MO. There we go. Never been my MO. But I've had a lot of people do that to me. Hell, I dated one guy down in Florida. I remember I didn't see him for months. And then we saw each other. And I was like, all right, first of all, I already know this dude is trouble. I shouldn't have gave him another chance. But anyways, I was like, let me go see him and say hey. The first thing he said when he went to hug me, he looks at my gold necklace that I was wearing. And he's like, oh, is that real? As he goes to hug me. Pay attention to people's actions. At the time, I said, that's weird. You haven't seen me in 6 months, and the first thing you think about is this gold chain around my neck. That spoke volumes about who he was. I would later find out, pretty much, he wasn't trying to work. He had a job, but he had screwed over a bunch of people, and he didn't have a job, and he was pretty much a bum, and I didn't know it. He said that he was working and owned his own company. It was all lies, y'all. And then I find out that he's practically a thief, okay? I think back on that interaction because when that moment happened, I said to myself, is he more interested in me or the freaking jewelry that I have on? It was a pivotal moment. I remember that. And it should have been because he was telling me who he was in that statement. When he acknowledged the gold necklace around my neck over me, he was telling me what his motive was. It wasn't, hey, Brooke, oh my God, I haven't seen you in 3 months, 6 months, however long it had been. It was, is that gold necklace real? Like, boy, if you don't get the hell out of here. I should have damn dropped the bow on him right there and dropped his ass in a parking lot. If you listen long enough, people tell on themselves. Like, nah, he was trying to pawn my shit in the middle of the night. What's crazy is that at that point I knew I couldn't trust him, but I was still so desperate for attention, I still hung out with his stupid ass. Stop doing that. Stop. 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 Please, God. When you get a bad feeling about somebody, just go ahead and block their damn number. You ain't even got to explain where you went to. You don't owe them shit. You don't owe them nothing. Get missing and thank your lucky stars that you still have your life, okay? Because people are crazy. And if somebody will date you just because of the money that you have, they will kill you for the money that you have. You know what I mean? So stop fooling with people that show you that they don't have your best interest at heart. I do it too. I'm getting better about it. But I used to do it too. And it brought me nothing but misery, hanging out with people who I knew were fake, people that were disloyal, people that I knew didn't respect me, people that I knew would screw me over in a heartbeat. Imagine having to sleep with your car keys because you can't trust people around you. I've done it for years. I sleep with my purse and my keys. You know what I mean? That's sad. Stop keeping people company that you know are disloyal. Because you know you can feel it when a friend has been fake or phony or really you can tell it when you can't rely on somebody. Act like you got a court date. Be like, yo, remember when we was at Taco Bell last week? Some dude said I hit his car in the parking lot. Can you show up for court on Monday with me? See how quick they show up. Don't do that. But you see what I'm saying. How many people you think's really going to show up? Yeah, not many. I can promise you that. Just like if your ass was to get locked up, nobody's going to be there for you. That shows you who's your friend and who's you're not. That person you're running around with, drinking, drugging, hanging out with, that ain't your friend. And you know it ain't. You can feel it. Sometimes we overlook the most important, valuable people in our lives. And by the time we come of age to start appreciating them, they're dead and gone. So don't do that either. Your parents, I know they're fucking annoying. I get it. But sometimes your parents, honey, you'll regret not having those relationships. So you need to have those relationships. As much as you hate their Republican ass or their Democratic ass, try to put that aside and get to know them on a whole nother level. I wish that I could have humanized my mother. Do you know what I mean? Because I didn't, and I should have. I didn't understand how she could stay with a person like that after he had done destroyed the whole family. You know, the family is financially destroyed, emotionally, spiritually. Everybody is broken apart, you know, because of my dad's affair. And then my mother stays with him, and he would go on to later molest me. And when I went to my mother, she still stayed with him. I'll never understand it, but all I can say is that she loved him. Even after everything, she loved that piece of crap. It's like she was running for the golden carrot that was dangling in front of her face for 20 years. I mean, and even in death, of course, he disrespected her, burned her body because he was too cheap to pay for a damn burial. Freaking got rid of everything of hers, didn't give me anything, no pictures, no videos, no nothing of me playing sports, me doing dance classes, nothing. I have nothing of my childhood. And he wasn't even my father. He was just some man that played he didn't even play the part well, let me tell you. He's a waste of space. And Yeah, I have nothing from my mother, which honestly tells me a lot about his character that I didn't recognize as a child. I used to be so scared of him, and now as an adult, I'm disgusted by him. You know what I mean? Like, he used to have so much power and reign over my life, and as an adult, I realized that he was probably one of the weakest men I've ever met in my life. Not the type of man that you would ever be able to have a conversation with. That's why it's so important to have a conversation with your children. That's why I talk about that so much. Because I believe that if he would have told me that he had a heroin problem, that it might have persuaded me from doing drugs. Like, if I would have heard the truth about drugs, maybe things would have went different. I don't know. We do decide every day, especially in the way that we behave and treat others. We decide every day who we are. Yeah, love is blind and bunny. Beanie. This carb. Oh, love you. I hope you have a good night. Oh, yeah, Manny, I know. I think about that all the time. I'm like, he's going to burn in hell. Like, he's not a religious person either, so it's not like he's going to have to come to Jesus moment. I just hope that, like, when I get to heaven that my mom's there. I'm sure she is. But there's other people that I wonder if they're there. I know that my grandma is, and my mom. My mama and my papa. They weren't bad people. They were just people of their circumstances, their upbringing. I think that most families back in the 80s, they kept secrets. You know, anytime there was anything that was unsavory done in the family, it just kind of got like swept under the rug. And because of that, I wholeheartedly believe that that's why I've always been kind of too honest and open about things, because it really annoys me that my family hid all of these secrets. I mean, it's so important to talk to your kids about important shit, because if my parents would have told me about the real world, things might have been gone. My life might have went different. That's all I'm saying. They never talked to me about anything. I won't let fear compromise who I am. Oh, that's great, Jamie G. I've been clean for about 4 now this time. I was clean for like 8 or so, and then I got falsely convicted of crimes, and I relapsed. Funny how that happens. 32, grown up exactly like that. Yeah, the older I get, the more I start reading. I've been reading about psychologically what that does to a person's brain. It explains why when I get a job, I like work myself to death. Like when I get hired somewhere, I go above and beyond. Like I'm almost an ass kisser. And it's because my parents would beat me into doing things. And if I wasn't doing them fast enough, they would beat me harder. So like now I get anxiety trying to do things for people. Like, if I'm working at a restaurant and you tell me to sweep the floor, honey, I'm going to sweep the floor fast as hell, and I'll probably sweep it twice. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm obsessive. Like, I have to do it perfect. And it comes from my parents beating me and putting fear in the house. Like, there's a point where you tell a kid to do something. My parents could look at me and put the fear of God in me. Like, they could just give me a look, and I would be terrified. Congrats, Shane. 2 years, 2 months. Sober, a year and 2 months, sorry. Same thing, you're going to make it to 2 years and 2 months. Yeah, that perfectionist comes from high stress. It comes from being stressed out as a kid, anxiety, fear. It comes from being scared. Mine did, because I had to be a perfectionist as a child. Yeah, I was the oldest as well. My older brother was adopted, so he didn't grow up in the same home as us. So I was the oldest. I feel like the oldest child is the guinea pig. They try everything on the oldest child. If it doesn't work, then they abort the mission with the next children. But if it works, then they just do that to the children as well. My brothers got like all of the freedom. I got no freedom. Exactly, Tabby. I could never gain my parents' approval. I was always the problem child. Yeah, the test run. You got that right. Danielle, I think that my grandmother did that to my brother. She used to take her anger out on him. I feel horrible about that now. And I know that it's not my fault that she did that, but she did it in my defense. Does that make any sense? My grandmother favored me. I think it's because she knew that I was not favored at home. And so when I would go to her house, she favored me. And my brother would get it worse than me. And I have no doubt that it was because she favored me. And I feel horrible for that, even though it wasn't my fault. My mom is a covert narcissist. Jeez. The thing about that, though, silly little kitties, your mom will never admit that, though. She'll never say, yeah, I'm a narcissist. Well, let me work on this. She'll never do that. If she's a narcissist, that's what they never do. That's what they never do. It's good for everybody to talk. If somebody has a problem, I just block them. I'm not listening to it. Hello, Tony from Scotland. I'm the youngest. My parents were tired and gave up when I came. Why does that sound like, you sound like Theo Vaughn when he's talking about his 80-year-old his 80-year-old dad, and his dad was like 70. It's kind of sad because you can tell when he talks about his dad that he wanted a relationship with him, but like the age gap was so significant. It was impossible. Oh, this thing. I'm the oldest, and my parents were much harder on me than my younger siblings. Me too. And I used to think it was because I was a girl, and then also I was abused, and my bio father went to prison. So I'm like, is this why they were so overly protective? Because this happened and they were worried that it was going to happen again? I don't know. But also, I think that it had a lot to do with the time. Because when I was 10 years old, this girl went missing from the neighborhood, and then they found her body. 3 teenagers had brutally killed her and assaulted her. And it was kids that she went to school with, which was crazy. And one of them was mentally challenged, which makes it even crazier. So you have 2 teenage kids, a boy and a girl, and then a mentally challenged. One of them was mentally challenged. It was 3 students that killed a little 10-year-old girl. They kidnapped her, they pulled her out in the woods, and they killed her. They violated her. It was horrible. Her name was Tiffany Long. And I was 10 when that happened. So I wonder if maybe that's why my parents were so, like, overly protective. I don't know. I'll never know. Thank you for the sticker, by Tony. I love that cat. Or is that a fox? I can't never tell them wrong. Like, apart. What does the fox say? It looks like a fox to me. Thank you. I hope you're having a great evening. This thing. Ask your mom. That was so great. Yeah, basically, men, just men, Danielle. That's the only problem. There's other female van lifers that get on here and talk about that pretty significantly. They do. There was one van lifer. She put like her top 5 worst moments van life with men messing with her, and it included audio and visual, like video of the instances of these men trying to break into her van. I mean, it's just crazy to think that there are absolutely men out there. Let me make sure my doors are locked. Y'all got me creeped out. That'll just pull up and walk up. But I had one guy, I think that was Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, but I could be wrong. It might have been Charleston. He pulled up right beside me. There was this like concrete median that had like this flower bed and a tree. So it's me, this concrete median that you can like step up on. It's a flower bed. It has a tree. And then he parks in the next parking spot. I remember cutting the music on, trying to get him to go away, and then I saw him step out of his car, which was weird. I was like, oh God. And he walks over the flower bed median with his arm reached out like he's going to open up my car door. And about that time, I stuck my camera out. Well, the flash was on, so he could see that I was recording him. It didn't record anything because you couldn't see out because of the flash. But anyways, I called the cops. They did a breathalyzer on him. They made him do like the walk to make sure he wasn't drunk. They searched his car. He ended up getting in an argument with the cops. I couldn't hear what he was saying, but he was not happy about the fact that the law was in his face. But here he was about to try to break into my damn car. If my doors wouldn't have been locked and I wouldn't have been paying attention, he would have just opened my back door. So it is dangerous. It absolutely is dangerous. And I've had other guys that I've caught peeking through my windows. I had one guy, I lifted my curtain, and this fool is like this in my window. And I'm like, oh my God, it's too early. Like, first thing. So I think he wanted me to move out of my parking spot. Regardless, I just got out of there. I immediately took my front thing down and pulled off. You want to always keep your doors locked. And I usually don't have a lot of lights on, because if you do have lights on, I had another guy that pulled up a couple weeks ago. He had this like trailer that you would use to put like a NASCAR in. It's got a door that kind of drops down. And I'm on live, and we were at a Walmart. I had the lights on. I was talking to you guys. I cut the lights off. I get off of live, and I look out, and this guy's got the back of this trailer like backed up to the side of my truck. I'm parked like this. He's parked like this. And he's got the trailer down right beside my truck. So I start filming, and sure enough, with the lights off, he had lights on the inside of his trailer, so I could see him. Every time he would turn around, he would go look for a tool. There was tools back there. And I would notice that he would look up at my window, trying to see through the cracks in my window, looking in. And I filmed him like 4 or 5 times looking to try to look in my car. I saved it as a draft, and the next morning I woke up and YouTube had deleted it. I go through that a lot. So I'm getting to where if I film something, I try to post it, because it just disappears from my drafts. So, and that really pisses you off. It really does. Especially if you went somewhere just to film something. God, it's so infuriating. YouTube be on some crap sometimes. I've had several instances with different people. Men. Here recently, though, things have kind of chilled out, so that's good. It could also be that I've like called the cops several times in the past, couple months. You know what I mean? I'm not scared to call the cops. Sex trafficking is crazy everywhere. That's another thing. I don't think that I can get an animal. I'd never be around it. I have bear spray. I have like 4 different cans of mace around here. I want a dog, but the dog would be in the car all the time, and I wouldn't be half the time. So, and especially if I'm like working somewhere, I don't have anywhere to keep the animal. I have bear spray. I don't know where it's at, though. I have, like, the big can, and it's bear gel, which is crazy. A pet Glock. Yeah, for real. Hello, hello. I'm about to take my ass to bed. I'm so tired. My melatonin's kicking in. It's the good stuff. Ah. What time is it? Good. It's 8 o'clock. Perfect. Perfect. I wanted to go to bed at 8 so I can wake up at 2. I'm going to set my alarm for 2:15. I slept with this pillow under my legs, and I was so comfortable last night. I don't know why I took all my pillows out of here. I used to have like 10. I had another one that was a circle pillow that laid against this wall. It was like a day bed, you know, like the big thing that goes across the day bed. This is how I slept last night, and it was so comfortable. Just like this, with my dinosaur arms. Oh, you can't see my arms. You gotta get my arms. Sleep on them like this. What is that? I don't know why, but every time I wake up, my vape will be missing. It'll be somewhere under me. I'm like, where's my vape? I have to find it. It's my comfort blanket, and then I go back to sleep. Ain't that sad? I sleep with this thing. If y'all ever hear that I burnt to death in my sleep, it was probably because I was vaping, and the vape exploded and killed me. Seriously. There was a girl that had 3 of her fingers blown off a couple years ago. It came from a faulty vape. It blew her hand off when she hit it. She's missing like 3 fingers. I hope y'all have a good night. I hope y'all have a great night. I know, we'll talk tomorrow. Y'all be safe out there. My ass is going to bed. I got to make sure there's no creepers around. This should be good. Should be good. I might have to run in and use the bathroom about 9 o'clock, though. I usually, like, I'll pass out, and then I'll have to wake up and run in, use the bathroom, and come back out. That's the only thing that sucks. But honestly, it could be worse. It could be worse. I could not have a bathroom at all. So y'all be safe tonight, and sweet dreams. Pray for me, because God knows I need it, and I'm praying.